Today we are going to do another really fun tutorial, and before we start I'm going to show you the video that I'm going to attempt to do, something inspired by. It is this collage look that I'm a big fan of, as you already know, so let's start right away. I've got two videos in the timeline. Now I'm taking two screenshots from the video that I'm about to mask out, scatter down to 0 of course. Okay, now I'm going to the middle of these two clips, moving 20 frames to the left and dragging the first image up, increasing the scale and placing it at the top. Now for the second image, rotate it 90 degrees, scale it up and drop it at the bottom, trimming it 5 frames at the end. I'll explain it in a second. Before I do that, I'm cutting 3 frames before the end and animating the position. So basically moving the images up and down every 3 frames so they separate. Does that make sense? Thank God you're seeing what I'm doing, because explaining it is a nightmare. Okay, let's go back to the two images and add to everyone's surprise, I'm sure, film frame above it. I honestly think that I could use film textures in every single video and not get bored or feel like I'm repeating myself, because there are so many ways of how you can use and add film look to your videos. I'm going to resize it, crop the images to fit the actual frame and nest it. Next, I'm dragging one clip higher and the other one lower, and the one that's on the bottom I'm going to rotate 90 degrees and nest it again. These go next to the images where we left the 5 frame gap earlier, so just scale it down, rotate it, something like I'm doing here, move 3 frames and cut it, then scale down and rotate the second part. And you can extend it for 1 more frame so that each frame lasts for 3 frames. Now let's add a quick flash. There are like 100 ways to do this, so just do what works the best for you. Here's how I do it. Cut 1 frame from the first video and the new images, then cut the first frame from the second video, duplicate them, nest them, and change the blend mode to linear dodge. Go to the start of the first video, move 5 frames forward and make a cut. Then with every 5 frames, scale it up and rotate it and nest it all together. It looks really cool as it is, but let me try something else real quick. I'm going to double click on the nest sequence and delete the second half. Then I'm going to duplicate the videos and nest them. Right click, go to speed and click on reverse speed. Okay, yeah, that looks so much better to me now. I'm adding a template from my Picture Collage Effects pack, links in the description if you wanna check it out. First, I'm taking 4 screenshots from the footage. This match cut effect is insane, by the way. Let me know in the comments if you want a full tutorial on this. I would really love to do it. Since this video is HD, I am grabbing the HD version from the pack. If you didn't know, Picture Collage Effects have both 4K and HD resolutions, but for this one let's stick to HD. There are horizontal and vertical versions, as well as shorter and longer ones, depending on what type of project you're working with. And since I'm working with a vertical video, I'm going to use a vertical template. So I'll go to the Essential Graphics tab and search for vertical, just so I can find what I need faster. Then let's choose one. I think that I want to go with a shorter version. Let's try this one. That would be vertical 4. Just drag it above the clip. Yeah, it looks good, but I think that something else will work better for this specific effect. Let's try something like vertical 1. Yeah, that's the one. It fits better with this effect. And let's just replace our images real quick. Inside the template, you'll see folders for each photo. Let's open photo 1 folder first. There are film frame and photo placeholders. You can change the film frames too, but I like it as it is, so I'm not going to change that, but I am, however, going to replace the images. So I'll just take one of the images that I just took and drag it in the photo placeholder, scale it down as needed so it fits the frame, and that's basically it. Now I'll repeat it for the rest of the images. Okay, so we are finally done. I won't say that this was a simple effect to do, well, except for Picture Collage Effects, of course. I mean, that's why it's created in the first place, right? To save time. But yeah, the tutorial in general, I feel like this will be the longest tutorial I have on my channel that I ever did. I don't know, I'll see how long it will be in the final edit. I think that you need to reward me somehow. Give this video a like or subscribe. I always appreciate your support. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.